Okay, we're live, and it is a Wednesday, and classes are back, which I'm excited for. It's been great having time off, and I'd actually scheduled it for last week, and I forgot to come to class, so that was a good effort. But anyway, we're let me just make sure the volume's down on that one. Oh, good one. So yeah, I'm just checking the other screen because I can sort of see some stuff over there. If you are joining us tonight, it is our first week back, so for the year, and I really was just going to chat oils. So if nobody joins me and has any questions, I'm going to run you through the little book that I've sort of got sitting there in the screen for you, because this is a guidebook that lands on the Facebook group about, I think, every second week now, and it literally is just a guidebook. It's all your basics. So with any of the classes that I normally run, they all come with, I've got books down there, they all come with guidebooks that you just have to ask for, and you'll get a copy of the recipes. But this, literally what's there is the first part of every single class that we do. So it just covers all the basics for you. So a lot of your answers, about questions like, what are oils? Where do they come from? How do I use them? What's the best dilution? What's the best place to use them? All those sort of stuff. That is in this little book. And like I said, it's a little downloadable book. You can actually print yourself off a little hard copy of it, and it's loaded with information. So if we don't have any questions tonight, we'll go through that. And it's the book that towards the end of last year that I started to attach to every class, so that you actually had the book before class. So if you had any questions, they were there. Anyway, I can't see if we have anybody with us. If we do, this is live stream. It's through a program called StreamYard. So if you are seeing it on my Tiatheoillady Facebook page, then if you comment, I will see who you are and what your comment is. And if you are watching it through our group, which is Together Inspiring Amazing, I will see your comment, but it will just say Facebook user. So to stop that, there is a little thing at the top where you just give StreamYard permission to tell me who you are, and then I'll be able to see who the questions or the comments come from. It's in my world, it is still school holidays, so I still have a couple of kids, well, both girls at home. It's all right, I'm just trying to get rid of that glare off my glasses. So it is still school holidays, and I think that's why I completely forgot that I'd scheduled class for last week, because we've been enjoying the school holidays. So I hope you guys have too. We've had a few instances of oil use over the holidays. So sunburn, my daughter got sunburnt. Can't tell them. You tell them 50,000 times to put sunblock on. It doesn't mean that they will or that they will listen. So, I had one that got quite sunburnt, and so we used, I don't have it here because it's in the skincare range, we used the Virage serum. So it's a hydrating serum, and it's in a light green bottle, and it's really, really hydrating. And so we use that on her sunburn here. Actually, she got it when we went to the zoo, and so she used that on the sunburn. The other option, and I have had to have sent this recipe to a few people over the holidays, because whilst today we sort of rugged up, we've had some pretty hot days. And, one of my daughters got a little bit red yesterday, and we sort of said to her, did you use sunblock? And she's like, well, I know you told me to, but the sun wasn't out. But they were in the pool, and she now realises that the sun doesn't have to be out for you to get burnt. So she learnt that one yesterday. Anyway, apple cider vinegar in the bath with a little bit of lavender is brilliant for sunburn as well. And my other favourite is to fill a spray bottle preferably with apple cider vinegar, and that way you can put some lavender in it and just spray it straight onto it. And the good news is the smell doesn't last forever. The smell does disappear, but the pH balance of the skin is restored, and it is a brilliant way to help stop the effects of sunburn. So there you go. There's my tip for the day. What other oils have we been using a lot this holidays? Actually, because we're all at home, so that all 4 of us are at home, we are using the Adaptive blend. We've got a big diffuser out in the living area, and my husband has been putting the Adaptive in that one every day. Because, we're all here together, lots of emotions, because, teenagers. And so we've had the Adaptive diffusing in our living space quite a lot, just to sort of keep things down a little bit. And I noticed when I came into my office tonight that he's put On Guard on at the front door. So that's a good one to put on at the front door, because that's where we meet people. If people come to the house, that's where they're going to come through. So having the On Guard in the air at the front door isn't a bad thing either. So a couple of good ones. As always, I use the Intune every morning, and I use the past tense every night. So have been using quite a few. Anyway, I will go through the book, I think, is what we'll do. We normally go through a slideshow that's called Essential Oils Made Easy. So we do that one. We possibly will do that one next week, and then going from February, we will be doing Essential Oils Made Easy on the first week every month. And you're always welcome to go back and watch the videos anyway. I always pop them up on the YouTube channel, and you'll also find them in the group. So you're welcome to go back and watch any of those or participate in the current class. So those classes will be Wednesday night, every Wednesday, pretty much. And every now and then, our lovely Faye at the moment is doing a thing called, and I'll disappear here, a thing called Diamond Club. So Faye will be doing that one, and so she'll actually be popping in occasionally and joining our classes. So whilst I have that one up there, I will quickly tell you about Diamond Club, because come February, Diamond Club is the biggest thing that happens, and it just means that we have to do things a little bit differently. So normally, if you go to theoilhut.com, right, and just click join or buy a kit, it will take you immediately to the website where you put in my number will automatically be there. But if Tina sent you, or you were referred by Donna or Therese or anyone in the team, you can actually take my number out and put their number in, and that way your enrollment, it gets credited to them, which is the way that we work. But with Diamond Club, instead of just doing it automatically through the website, we actually recommend that you pretty much fill out the paperwork and send us the paperwork. And what happens is Faye is pretty much for the next 4 months our secretary. So Faye will actually process those application forms, enrollment forms, and we do that because of this. Okay, where am I? I'm on this side. Hello. So we do it because of this. Okay, so with the Diamond Club, there are bonus oils. There is always, I always give you an orange oil and a few roller bottles and bits and pieces when you join our team, or like to open up your own wholesale account. During Diamond Club, doTERRA, if you let Faye do the paperwork, doTERRA will give you these. So there is a bottle of grapefruit for a 100 PV order. Okay, now a 100 PV order is like this basic kit. I think this kit here is 150. So you're well and truly covered with any of the kits, including like the sleep bedtime bliss and those kits. Okay, the second one there for a 400 PV enrolling order, there's grapefruit and balance. Okay, now a 400 PV order literally looks like this. Okay, so I think that one is 400. Yep, spot on 400. That is the daily usage kit. And that's got some awesome things in it. You know, if you're sort of not real sure about oils, but you like the idea of better health and doing things naturally and try getting things wholesale, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, you've got your past tense there, you've got your ice blue, you've got your cleaning product, diffuser, 4 oils, and your DDR Prime, which is the cellular supplement. So that kit's phenomenal, and that's stuff that I literally use every single month, the things that are in that kit. So that kit or this kit cover your 400 PV. And so not only do you get everything that's in that kit, you also get a bottle of grapefruit and a bottle of balance. Now, I mentioned with the Daily Essentials kit, the one with the shampoo, the conditioner and things, that I use those every month. And I'm pretty sure you guys use shampoo, conditioner on a regular basis as well. So if you set up your LRP, which is your loyalty rewards, to get those, you get some bonus points. Now, those points down the track will actually be, you can use those to buy product. So you get your product for some of your product for free. So I said I take the DDR Prime, I take the Copaiba, I take a couple of the supplements, and pretty much every month I get my vitamins free. And I buy my shampoo, my laundry powder, my laundry detergent, my shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, skincare. I buy those items, which, to be honest, I'm going to buy anyway, but I get points, I get them wholesale, and I earn points. And with those points, I then buy product. So it is a great way to do it. Now, these, those just there, the grapefruit and the balance and the 25 points, that's from doTERRA. But every single month, Faye, because she's doing the Diamond Club, Faye's actually going to contribute to that as well. So I know that this month she has Correctex, which is awesome. I love the Correctex, and it's gone again. It's always... I moved my oils out here closer and they're just, I can't see it. Anyway, the Correctex is the ointment and it is brilliant. I use that one a lot. So on top of your kit, there is free grapefruit for a small 100 PV opening order. There is grapefruit and balance for a 400 PV order, plus orange oil from me, plus Correctex from Faye, and an essential oil as well. So there are quite a few things for free just for opening your own wholesale account with us and letting us do the paperwork. Now, when you do that, I can send you the information. You can pick a form up off me. We can get that sorted. The only thing I really need to know is who sent you, which one of the team. So, Tina, like I said, Eileen, Natalie, myself, Susie, Kylie, Mary, Emma, Jody. So there's quite a few in the team. And if you go to theoilhut.com and click on the little bit that says meet the team, there's a lot of the team there. But if you're in our Together Inspiring Amazing group, there is a fair chance that one of us invited you to that group. So that would be the person that you would look at. And if you're not sure, just let me know and, we'll work out the best place, the best person to attribute your enrollment to. But the important thing is, for the next couple of months, let us do the paperwork. Okay, because it goes in through a slightly different portal. Once it's processed, it's exactly the same. You've got exactly the same back office as before, exactly the same back office that everybody else has got. Everything else is the same. It's just the enrollment day is different. Okay, so like I can see Leanne's watching. So I know that I already know that Leanne is one of Susie's contacts. So if this was something that you've been sort of on the fence with, Leanne, sometime in the next month or so is a great time to do it. And there are lots of free oils. But instead of just going through and doing it yourself, just let us know. We'll make sure that you've got the paperwork, and we'll process it for you. And that way you'll take advantage of all the freebies that are on offer. Anyway, like I said, I thought we might go through this book a little bit. Now, I haven't actually done this with an ebook before, so we shall see how we go with that. And I just need to find it. Where is my ebook? Oh, okay. Well, okay. It's all right. Found it. I've got it. Righto. So let's go through it. Okay, first up, it's kind of important because, the statements in this class have not been approved by the FDA or the TGA in Australia. The products are not intended to diagnose, treat, care or prevent disease. Pregnant or lactating women and persons with known medical conditions should consult a physician before using essential oils. Saying that, research, have a look at what you're using. Oils are pretty safe for you to use. Righto. Like I said, this book is actually downloadable. It pops up, I think, on Mondays on the feed. So you can just go back through the Facebook page or the group, and as soon as you see that cover, then you know you've got the right one, and just follow the link and you'll be able to download this. Now, there's a couple of great charts at the beginning, and they are your reflexology ones. So hand, feet, and love this one, and the ear, like the ear as well, because every part of our body connects with other parts of our body. So there's a part in that. I'm pointing. I need to remember to use my pointer. There is a part in the middle bit there that works on headaches, on migraines, and that's why I've got the piercing through that spot, and it is a reflexology point that does that. I know that when I've got a cold, for example, this bit here, this green or blue bit here is your lungs. Okay, and they get quite crunchy when you massage them if you've got congestion or whatever on your chest. And so, your entire body literally is in your feet and in your hands. This blue line down the side here, that's your spine. So when we talk about doing processes or protocols with the symphony of the cells, if you've got somebody that can lay you out on a table and do it on your spine, brilliant. Then symphony of the cells is amazing. But most of us don't have that, and because to get the results you need to be doing symphony of the cells like 2 or 3 times a week, then you can actually do the exact same thing down that blue line on your foot. Don't look for the blue line. You won't find it, but you get the gist on that area of your foot, because that is your spine. So everything on your body does connect somewhere on your feet and hands. So if you can't get to the spot, then sometimes it is worth literally just putting the oil on the spot that you need. Back to migraines, I think if we go up to the hand chart, you'll see that little bit in there. That's to do with like the spine or headaches and stuff again as well. So that's a really good spot. I can actually just put it on there. If I roll my essential oils on my hand, if I do this, where's an oil? Okay, if I do this on my hand, right, and then do this, look how many points I've just covered, and it literally gets into my body very quickly. And although I didn't put it on my neck or my throat or my esophagus or whatever, it's going to get there. And then if I'm being quite specific, if it's my ears that hurt, well, then I really want to be rubbing or massaging these two fingers here, for example. If it's my eyes, I want to be rubbing these two. I want to be putting the oil into those spots. So just using them on your hands is a great way. We get to it in a minute. You can take your oils, and a lot of people sort of like, oh, I'm not. You know what? You don't have to. You seriously don't have to. Just looking there, down here, look at that hip joint. So if your hip's playing up, that's where you've got to massage the oil in. So, I'd be using the ice blue, I'd be using the helichrysum, any of the ones that work on the pain, copaiba, and I can be rubbing them into there. If I make them up into a roller, okay, I can seriously just roll it onto there. And it means that, I can see Dean's on the call now too. While Dean's working at his market stall, he's not going to be dropping his dacks or putting his hand down his pants to rub his hip joint, but he can totally roll it on his hip, the reflex, and rub it in, okay? And it's going to help on his hip joint, okay? And if you laugh at that, my psychologist at the moment tells me that my sore ankles and bouncy legs are to do with my limbic brain. Now, my limbic brain is up in here and my feet are at the other end of my body, but it is my limbic brain at the moment that is affecting the health of my feet. So go figure. It definitely all relates through your entire body. And, if you're into Eastern or Chinese medicine, things like that, you'll find a lot of, meridians. There's lots of different names for them. But here we have a couple of great reflex points for it. I see Faye's joined us now as well, and Faye's the one that I was saying is doing Diamond Club. You'll have to watch back, Faye, because I've already done your little chat about Diamond Club and the importance of letting Faye do the paperwork, or doing the paperwork for us, being my secretary for a while. Okay, so that's the reflex ones. Let's just go through this. Okay, safety. Okay, oils are safe to use. Okay, they seriously are. They come from the plants. We don't sort of stop the kids from grabbing a flower if they see one, or unless, of course, we're in the botanical gardens and it's illegal. But we don't stop them picking up leaves. We don't stop them touching and feeling and doing those things. So everything they touch, all the plants have an oil in them. So the oils are safe. The difference is that because of the way that we use them, they are very concentrated and quite strong. And that's why there are a lot of guidelines around the safest way for you to use your oils. And also the best way. I mentioned that you can take your oils. We've talked about rubbing them in, and I talked about On Guard in my diffuser at the front door. Now, that's 3 different ways to use my oils. Which one is the best? Do you know what? They're all going to work to a point. It just really depends what you want to use. If I've stubbed my toe and it's bleeding, I want to put the helichrysum straight on it, because that's going to help stop the bleeding, and it'll help stop the bruising, and it will help with the pain. Fluffing around and finding the helichrysum and putting it in my diffuser in the hallway isn't going to make any difference to my bleeding toe that is now throbbing uncontrollably. So, a topical application is probably the best for that. But when it comes to, airborne germs and colds and flus and things, it doesn't matter. Using the oils is going to help boost your immune system. It's going to help you fight those. Like I said, On Guard at my front door in a diffuser is actually a stroke of brilliance, because everyone comes into my house through there. On Guard helps kill airborne germs, and you walk through it to get into my house. So it's a good idea. But that one is diffusion. And like I said, this book is downloadable. So if you download it, there is quite a bit of information on those the 3 ways of using it. Now, with actually taking it, I think we cover that one. Oh, yeah, we do. We cover it. No, where are we? We do cover that one. Yes. Okay, it's in there somewhere. But when we do ingest them, my suggestion, and I know that all doTERRA people tell you this, research. Be confident in what you're doing. Don't just do it willy-nilly. Like, think about it, like lemon. Okay, we already put lemons in our water to drink because it helps with the absorption of proteins. It's nice and fresh. It cleans our skin. It does a lot of things from the inside out. Now, using fresh lemon is great, and I have no issue with that, except that the lemons go a bit scrunchy in your water. You get the bits, the pulp of it in there. If you don't have lemon, you're stuck and you miss out, and you want to be doing the lemon daily as a bit of a regular practice. So with that one, it's worth having a bottle of lemon as a backup, or as your way of using the lemon every day, because that way you know exactly what you're getting and you're only using 1 drop. I made cinnamon scrolls yesterday. They were awesome. They were huge and fluffy, and they took me 3 hours. They were so good, but I didn't have any cardamom, and I didn't have any clove. So I put a drop of cardamom oil and I put a drop of clove oil in them, and they were awesome. I was very impressed. And into the icing, I put lemon oil into the bit of glaze that went across the top. And there's only a couple left, so you have to actually come visit me if you want one. That's if there's any still left by tomorrow. But like I said, that's 3 really easy ways to use your oils. The diffusers are the best. I've got a whole pile of them sitting over there on the shelf. But your diffuser's nice and easy. The majority of them plug in. I do have one that I can move around the house with me. I've got another one that plugs into a USB point, which you can use in your car. Take it out, look after it. Don't let your car catch on fire. I don't know what that person did. I just went, probably quite stupid. I have no idea. I've never had a drama with them. I've had a diffuser, whether it be a little one that goes into my USB or one of the ones that sits on the air vents. I've had oils in my car for 20 years. So it's again, like anything in the world, if you use it properly, they're safe to use. But your diffusers are a great way, and we always use cold mist diffusers now, which means that they do plug into the power. They have a line, you fill them up and to the line, and literally you add 4 to 6 drops of oil. In your car too. Okay, in a baby's bedroom, 1 or 2 drops is ample. They don't need as much. In the big space out there, I've actually got quite a large diffuser out there, and I can put about 10 drops in because it's a big space. But on the norm, I use 4 to 6 drops, and just pop them in, put the lid back on, and you'll find that there are buttons that will either turn the light on or turn the mist on. So it's exactly, Faye. If you use them properly, look after them. Every Sunday I put a post up to remind you to clean your diffusers, so you've got no excuse. Just keep an eye on them, look after them, and I haven't had any drama with mine, and I've been with doTERRA now nearly 5 years, Faye, can you believe that? And I've been aromatherapist for over 25 now. It's kind of scary that, how long? Well, you find something you love and you stick with it or go back to it occasionally. Diffuser, cold mist, that's what I was getting to. You turn it on and the mist will come out. You'll see the little picture there, the steam coming out. It's not steam, it's not hot, okay? It is a cold mist, and literally that means that if the kids or the dog or, you were to trip over the cord and knock it over, okay, literally you will have that much cold water. That's it. On the floor, on the table, whatever. You will have a little bit of cold water. And I don't know if you can see it clearly, but there's a little disc in there. Now, there's one of those in every diffuser that I have. when the water runs out and there is nothing left on that, it turns off. Can't get much safer than that. It turns off, and if you were to knock it over and the water would fall out, there would be no water on the disc and it would turn off anyway. So they are a very safe diffuser to use. Okay, I've seen the knockoffs at Kmart. Look, I don't know. They probably do work. Personally, I use the doTERRA or the Alicon, which I get through More Than Oils New South Wales, because I talk to both companies. Okay, I talk to doTERRA. I've used doTERRA. I've returned stuff to doTERRA if I've needed to. I think I think once I got the wrong cord. That's the only issue I've ever had with a diffuser with doTERRA. With the Alicon ones, I like the quality, and any dramas, I replace them. So they've been really, really good as well. So, and surprisingly, much cheaper than some of the ones that you see in the shops. They're sort of, to me, I think they're about mid-range. I've seen some really cheap ones, which, playing with water and electricity and oils, I'm not going with the mega cheap ones. And I've seen the really expensive ones, and yeah, sure, they're beautiful. They're really pretty. And if that's the look you want, pay the money. If you want one that works, then talk to us. We've got some awesome ones within the range. So what's the other point there? Dilution basics are definitely pop it in fractionated coconut oil. Okay, that's this stuff. It is beautiful. It is nice and fine. It soaks straight into the skin. And for your skin and for the oils, it actually helps break down the molecular size of the oil so that more gets absorbed than evaporates. Okay, if you were just to use pure essential oil on your skin, it's going to work. You're going to get the benefit. You may have a reaction because, like I said, they're really strong, but your body can't break it down and absorb it as quickly. So you lose more to evaporation. So it is definitely worth adding it to fractionated coconut oil. Now, let's get back to this book and see what else we've got. Oh, okay, we're back to, oh no, there we go. We've got double page. Okay. I think we're up to here, aren't we? There's some safety tips there. Some of the oils are photosensitive, so definitely worth being aware of the photosensitive ones, and it pretty much your citrus oils. So it's quite easy. You'll find too, like some of your hot oils, for example, are spices. So you'll have categories of oils that, the minute you sort of go, oh, I want to use that one, you'll go, oh, that's a citrus. And so you'll think that, be aware that it may be photosensitive. Not all of them are. And the books definitely give you plenty of information. So the Essential Life book, the apps, modern, what's the other one called? The blue book. I don't have that one. Advanced Magic, so the Advanced Oil Magic. There's plenty of books, plenty of apps that give you that information anyway. I like this point. More is not always better. Your oils are potent. A little does go a long way. When I dilute into one of these bottles, you probably could put 30 drops if you wanted to. I always start with 10, because then if I sort of make it up and I kind of go, oh yeah, and I'm not quite the smell I want, I know I have room to play. And I also know that I can rub it a few times and I'm not going to sort of get a massive, not going to waste my oils, and I'm not going to get a massive amount of the oils. I'll get enough oils for what I need it to do. So, yeah, there's some great ideas there, and other ways that you can use them. Mix it in with your body lotion, mix it in with your magnesium flakes in the bath. Epsom salts is the other one. Faye uses Epsom salts a lot. So there's lots of ways that you can use the oils and increase the benefits that you're receiving. So the shampoo, for example, has some great oils for hair care in it, but you can add a little bit more rosemary if you want to. Or, once the kids go back to school, thank God mine are in high school now and I haven't seen them, but in primary school, in infant school especially, back to school just went knits. and it was just horrendous. And so you can add a bit of tea tree into your shampoo, for example, so that you're mitigating those reactions or those circumstances. Where can you use your oils? There are heaps of places that you can use them. Actually, I'll go to the next page because the next page has got a little grid there. Okay, so in the book, it does tell you what you can use or where you can use them. You know, you can put a drop of frankincense on the on the roof of your mouth. I just saw Faye said there she loves Epsom salts. Faye uh, all Faye's empty bottles go into a bucket of Epsom salts, and that then she uses them in the bath. So no wastage at Faye's. I don't have the Epsom salts one, but I've definitely Aldi, I think, had a bucket of magnesium flakes for the bath. So I've got the magnesium flakes here. But what have we got? Face, neck, forehead, temples, abdomen, definitely around the abdomen, like your digestion around your belly button is great. You know, when you're allowed to travel again, or if you're doing that, you know, car travel around New South Wales or whatever state you live in, digestion around your abdomen is great because it helps with motion sickness, but it also helps with occasional food discomfort and things as well. Arms, legs, back, you can use your oils anywhere. You know, like I said, my ankles have been hurting a little bit, so I've been using the helichrysum and rolling it on my ankles because that's where they hurt. So I've been rolling it on there. I've been doing that because the helichrysum is really good for circulation, and so I figure it helps with what's going on with my feet. Up the top there, it talks about the neck. Oh no, that's roof of mouth. Okay, face, neck here, this one. Okay, so I use past tense on the back of my neck every night, and I literally roll it down that muscle there because that muscle, you feel it over night time and feel it in the morning. By the night time, it's quite tight, and I find that that's where I carry all the stress of my day. So for me, it makes sense to roll the past tense straight down that muscle, and I find I sleep better. I'm not waking up with headaches, and my neck relaxes and I'm feeling great. So, you know, there's lots of places. Again, it's, you know, rolling it there is not going to help the bruise on my toe. Okay, so you've got to use a little bit of common sense when you think about where you plan to use them. Okay, like I said, we're just sort of going through the book, and this one is the multivitamin or the lifelong vitality. This in itself is an entire class. I actually did this class late last year. So if you go back through the videos, you will find a class that's all about the lifelong vitality. And then there was another class on supplements. So it covers the lifelong vitality, but it also talks about quite a few of the other supplements that doTERRA has. So I won't go into that one. Okay. Here is my favorite subject or my favorite saying. Friends, do not let friends buy doTERRA retail. Okay. You don't have to do what Faye and I do. Faye and I choose to do doTERRA as a business. We choose to share it with other people. We choose to, you know, try and get a little bit of an income from it to help our families. But more than anything else, we buy our oils wholesale, and we encourage you to buy them wholesale. Buying them wholesale, then you can participate in things like the loyalty rewards program, and you can get the free product. And who loves free product? So it's a great way to do it. Wholesale membership is literally like shopping at Costco, except here is the big difference. When I go to Costco, right, and I go to Costco probably 4 to 6 times a year. Okay, so every 12 months, they hit me up for $60 before they let me in the door. And once they let me in the door, I can buy whatever I want there. But I don't get any credits. I don't get any points. I don't get any bonuses. I don't get anything else other than the privilege of walking into the shop and shopping there. Okay, with doTERRA, I pay my membership, and it's $35 to start with. Okay, the first year. If you buy a kit, that $35 is absorbed. It's like part of your kit, so that it's not there. I know there's another word, I've forgotten it, but yeah. Anyway, you don't. It's in the membership. It's in the kit. Now, with that, at the end of 12 months, now I can order every week. I can order once a month, which is what I do, because once a month I get my free product, I get the loyalty rewards, I get my postage back every time, I get all those things. So every 12 months they charge me $25. Now, not only does that $25 give me then access to my back office and to wholesale prices for the next 12 months, they send me a bottle of oil to say thank you. And it's traditionally normally a bottle of peppermint oil, but for about the last 6 months and still currently, it's a bottle of green mandarin. Now, green mandarin retails for $41. So they send me the oil to say thank you for staying with us, for continuing to do your shopping with us. So that in itself is awesome. And remember, I talked about putting the oils in your water. The green mandarin is like cordial without the calories. It is the best, and you only need 1 drop, a little bit of with your water, and it is beautiful. I love that one. Anyway, that's why we do it, because we can get them wholesale. Now, I could, for example, I see Deb's with us now, so I could say to Deb, look, Deb, I know that you love the ice blue rub, because I know that she does. Okay, now it is $50 retail. I could give it to her wholesale, but she gets no extra benefit from doing that. I don't make any money from doing that, but I've still got to pay my postage and order it and whatever. Where if Deb has her own account, and things like the ice blue rub are in the active sports pack, for example, with some other stuff that's great for sore muscles and things. If she does it that way, gets the kit, okay, she's already saved on the membership. She's got wholesale membership for 12 months, and any time over that 12 months, she can try absolutely anything she likes. She can get the ice blue rub as often as she needs it, and she gets a percentage of every single purchase back in points that she can use then to get free product. Now, whilst I might be able to offer, and legally in my contract I can't give it to you at wholesale price, but if I was, for example, just for argument's sake, if I did give it to you at wholesale price, I really can only do that once or twice. Like, this is my business. This is what I do. And for you, you go to Coles and buy your groceries and buy your shampoo and your laundry detergent and things like that. Buy them through doTERRA, get them wholesale, get the points, get the freebies. And so to me, it just makes sense. I think everybody should just have a wholesale account with doTERRA. The back office is relatively easy to do. And you know what? If you're a bit confused about it, we've got videos and everything. I mentioned before, we've got like the Together Inspiring Amazing group, and I post a lot of ideas and inspiration and answer questions and do all that sort of stuff in there. For anyone that actually has a wholesale account, I actually have another group, and in that group there's videos how to access your back office, there's how to place an order, how to there's a whole pile of videos and instruction, and I'm here to answer those questions anyway to make sure that you get the most out of having a wholesale account. So there's a few sort of points there as to why it makes sense, and pretty much for me was being that I get my vitamins wholesale, and I actually get most of my vitamins free now. And I buy my shampoo, my conditioner, body wash, skincare, all those things that I was going to be buying anyway. And they are world-class products. They are beautiful, beautiful products to use. Anyway, this is the rewards program. So there is free gifts. There's you earn points. There's promotions. There's free shipping. Now, it says free shipping in the little diagram there. You actually pay $8.95 for shipping. But then doTERRA go, thank you very much for placing your order and, paying for the shipping. And they give me back 9 points or 8 points for my postage. So not only do I get a percentage of my product, I get my entire postage back as points. Now, if my postage is $8 and I've paid $8 cash, okay, and they give me 8 points back, 8 points, when I work it out on the PV, that's like $14. That's nearly like a bottle of orange oil free for paying the $8 for my postage. So they're a very generous company that way. And then as you if you're using it and doing, like I said, what Faye and I do and helping to build, sharing it with other people and doing loyalty rewards every week and every month, then we do get some benefits. And that's why we're there. There you go. No more grocery store. Look at this. These are all doTERRA products. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure, and you can sort of do a like or a share or what, I don't know how it works on this program. I'm pretty sure that every one of you use one of these pretty much every day. Okay. When you go to the supermarket, you buy one of these products at the supermarket. So Coles, I think I got $10 off my groceries at Woolies the other day, and that's like the first time in 12 months. I get free product from doTERRA every single month. So, and my doTERRA bill is nowhere near as big as my grocery bill. So $10, every 12 months from my supermarket, or free product every single month from doTERRA. Kind of works for me. Anyway, like I said, it is all part of the little guidebook that you can download. This is some of the reasons that we love doTERRA. Okay, they do a thing called co-impact sourcing, and they look after farmers and the oil industry and where the plants come from. They don't just take; they actually give a lot back to the villages and the farmers and the suppliers around the world, including Australia. We actually have, I think, at last count, there's 6 or 8 oils that come from Australia. So they look after the suppliers around the world. They test them beyond anything I'd seen prior to this. The first company I was with, Maggie, always talked to us about quality, and I know that she used to send oils back if they weren't aromatherapy grade, if the quality wasn't good enough. But doTERRA test and test and test. Like, they can pick up the tiniest little marker in a batch of oils that shows that there's an impurity in there. So if they find that oil's gone, they don't use it. If somebody's tried to adulterate the oil, which means they've used a synthetic to boost it up so that it's aromatherapy grade, the testing picks that up because there are markers within the testing and the chemical compounds that they can find. And again, they don't buy that oil. So their oil is rigorously tested to ensure the purity and potency of every batch. And I love that on the bottom of every bottle, and you may not be able to see it, on the bottom of every bottle, there is an expiry date and a number. Now, there is a website called Source to You, and if you go into that website and type in that number, it will tell you everything about the oil in this bottle, where it came from, the testing that it has done. It will give you all the information based on that. And that's why, one of the reasons that I feel really, really confident using doTERRA oils especially. Empowering everyone with more control over their own well-being. You know what? We do. My doctor talked to me about 2 months ago about going back on antidepressants. You know what? That was the wake-up call for me. No, I'm not going back on them because I've been there, I've done that, and yeah, I don't have an issue with it if you seriously need it. And, you know, for a while there I did. Currently, I'm actually doing okay. So I've upped the amount of adaptive that I use because I know that adaptive has the same thing, but I don't have that, you know, the residue build up on my liver or my kidneys, and I don't have the issues of all the side effects. You know, when you open your medication and you pull out that bit of paper and there's all those side effects, that's because, you know, there's one chemical in it that might actually do what you need it to do, but it's going to cause 3 other reactions. So they've got to add something else to stop that reaction. Where when we use our oils, we're just using basics and we're getting the results we want. And best yet, within 24 hours, we've breathed it out, peed it out, sweated it out. It's gone through our our lymphatic system. It's gone. It's no longer in our system, yet it has done its job. So I have that control. I have that control over the amount of toxins that go into my body. That, you know, in my bathroom, you know, I use my cleaning products, I use my skincare, I use my shampoo. So I know that lots and lots of toxins are no longer being absorbed in my body, in my house. You know, when I go elsewhere, sure, when I go to the supermarket or the shopping center, I'm still going to grab, you know, get toxins from the air and from the things there, but I have control over my health. You know, when I've got a bit of a runny nose, I get the On Guard, I get the Easy Air, I get those things out and I look after it without having to go, oh my God, and race down the chemist. So it is, it gives me, you know, I have control over what I use and, you know, the results that I get. Number 4, what does it say there? Oh, the doTERRA University and the science behind everything, the research that these guys do is phenomenal. You can actually find it and they refer to it all the time and you can research it. Some of the posts that we share actually come from doTERRA University, and they've got scientists there. They're constantly researching and getting the best oil that they can. Now, through that research, at the end of or last year, we've actually had 8, I think, don't quote me on that. We've had around 8 oils that are now listed as therapeutic with the TGA in Australia. And that's because these doTERRA invests in the research and the science behind the oils. So we can actually make claims now about peppermint and how awesome it is to help with headaches and, you know, concentration and things like that. Where before, you know, it would be a bit vaguer and we'd be able to say, oh, yeah, you know, you can use it. It may help. Now, science behind it, they've proven, and the TGA have actually accepted it, and it is therapeutic. So there's about, like I said, I think it's about 8 oils that are now therapeutic. But when you go into the website, like if you even theoilhut.com and have a look at the different oils, when you click on the information attached to them, it'll tell you whether or not it's therapeutic grade, whether it is actually listed with the TGA. So it is a bit exciting. Now, I did mention that doTERRA does get some oils from Australia. Okay, because one of the things that we hear a lot, and I'm going to guarantee Faye, and I see Kat's on here too, so Kat's got an account and has been with us for a while. I'm going to guarantee that these 2 ladies, a bit like me, will be going, yep, I know what you're talking about, because we often get, isn't it an American company? Doesn't it all go back to America? You know, what's it doing for Australia? And you know, all the rest of it, isn't it multi-level marketing and whatever? And you know what? The answer is yes, it is a multi-level marketing. You know what? You go to, where do you go? McDonald's, okay? There's multi-level within that particular thing. If you're flipping burgers, that's your job. You're not automatically going to be the boss the next day. Okay, you're not going to earn more than the boss at any time. But with the multi-level marketing and the way this one is, you know what, if Faye doesn't watch out, I'll be earning more than her. And that's my plan. I'm working on that one. And the beauty is I know that if that ever did happen, Faye would be there going, yes, go Tia, go Tia. So, which is great. We're a very supportive community that way. And we want everyone to succeed. We want everyone to be using the best oils. And yeah, okay, the company might be based or started in America. We have a warehouse in Australia. We have doTERRA staff in Australia. We have hundreds of suppliers. We have growers and distillers and agents in Australia. We have hundreds of consultants or wellness advocates in Australia. And you know what? That money that I earn here in Australia by selling oils to people in Australia, I spend it in Australia. Okay, I spend it locally. I do those things. So yeah, I may be buying or be part of a company based in America, but I support Australia and my local community when I do use my doTERRA oils and sell them and whatever. Anyway, it's an interesting chart. I like it. That source to you at the bottom there, that was the one I talked about finding out about the quality. Oh, there you go. We have 2 warehouses. So there's employment in Australia for Australians through doTERRA as well. Warehouse manufacturing, we do manufacture in Australia. Sold direct, what else does it talk about there? There's all sorts of things. Even the it's not on there. I think have I got it somewhere else? Okay, I may have it somewhere else. There is another thing called the Healing Hands Foundation, which is amazing. And Marie, our upline, and Sue have been working collaboratively with a lady with a charity called Esco Bags, which is all about having stuff handy, ready to use that literally you can walk into. If you're escaping from a DV situation, you can walk into a chemist or a real estate agent or whatever and just sort of go, I need help, and they've got a bag ready for you that's got everything you need for the next couple of weeks so that you can shower and be clean and and with a lot of contacts and things like that in it. Now with Marie organised a big fundraiser, and doTERRA came to the party through the Healing Hands Foundation and donated a whole pile of products and cash to that Australian charity. So yeah, it might be at the it might be a company that started in America, but they are doing phenomenal things around the world and in our communities. Okay, so yeah, definitely we definitely support Australian when we do that. Now, how do we do it? Where did my screen go? Kits. I've already mentioned a few of the kits. If you go through the website, you'll see all the kits there. There are about 12 of them, I think, ranging from your family essentials, which is about $180, right up to, there's a kit there that's over $1,000. It just depends how many oils you want. Me personally, I would start with one of the middle range ones. This one here is the 180 one. This one, not that one. Where is it? Oh, this one here. No, this one here, sorry. This is your family essentials. That one's about 180. This one here has exactly the same oils, but you get 3 times the oil for less than double the price. So value-wise, this one is a better value kit, and it's over the 100 PV. You'll get the free product through Faye and the Diamonds Club at the moment. So there are some great kits, and it really just depends what you want. I mentioned Deb and the Active Sports Kit. That's this one here. So that's got the ice blue in it, and that's the one that's really good for the sore muscles and things. If you find that you're not sleeping well, then this kit would be the go, your bedtime bliss. If you just want, and this kit is awesome. I love this kit because this kit is your first aid kit. Okay, it doesn't matter what you're looking up or what you need, there's going to be something in that kit that's going to do it. And so it's a really proactive way to get your oils. So I love that one. This is my other favorite. Whilst this one is my first aid kit, this one is my mental health first aid kit. And so there are 5 oils in that one that I can use that just help with all the moods and everything in my house. And that particular kit has a diffuser and that adaptive oil that I talked about. Okay, you can get them retail, like I said, or you can get them wholesale. And wholesale just makes sense. You get them cheaper and you get all the other bonuses as well. And you know what? You don't have to do doTERRA like Faye and I do. You just have to use them and you will find that you'll still get the free products and things like that. It is really up to you what you want to do. And we're happy either way. Like, we'd love it if you're on LRP because there's so many reasons for all of us for you to do that. But if you literally just want this kit and you just want to replace the oils when you run out, then do that. It's your account. That's your commitment. You do what you need to do, not what we say you have to do, because you know what? It's your account. You don't have to do anything. But I highly recommend that you do get a wholesale account so that you can get them whenever you need at those prices. Okay, if you want to learn more, we are doing classes. We will, like I said, they're kind of starting up again now. Tonight was a little bit different. I thought I'd try things a little bit differently. But as of next week, we will be doing Essential Oils Made Easy next week and possibly the week after. And then, as you can see, there's a whole list of subjects that we can do after that. And we'll sort of do the Essential Oils Made Easy the beginning of each month, and then we'll do 3 other ones. And most of the classes that I do have this book. Well, all of them have this book, but they all have another, like, notes and whatever attached to them. So you don't have to sort of sit there madly writing down recipes and whatever. You can jump on and grab the recipes whenever you want. And that's pretty much it. That's me. In case you hadn't worked that one out, I still kind of, oh, look at that. I got new glasses this week. Love those ones so much. I got the same ones. Okay, that's it. And if you do need bottles and things, then we have another website that you can jump on and grab those from. Now, let me just get back to my screen. Okay, I've got to work out how to get back to my screen. Sorry. Okay, here we go. There, I'm back. Okay, because I can't see all of this one when we're there. And I do see that we've had some comments, mainly from Faye. Faye's a bit of an oil user, a bit like me, which is all good. And they've changed our lives, I know that Faye hadn't used oils prior to doTERRA. And so doTERRA really did change her life, just health-wise, in lots of ways, and confidence, and just so many different things. For me, I've been using oils like for 25 years, and they did change my life, and they've affected the way that my body works. I did have a car accident and was in a lot of pain for a long time, and a few other different things, and using oils did change my life, and for me have been life-changing. And doTERRA are just the best oils I have come across. They are phenomenal. I absolutely love them. So yeah, eat, breathe, talk, whatever. That's what we do. We teach the oils now because they are good. Anyway, that's tonight's class. I have spoken long enough. I've gone an hour, which is sort of standard. We do an hour. And as you can see, like, Faye has popped in some comments. So, anytime you have any questions, always just pop them in. You can, once the live stream goes up, you've actually got about a week to pop your questions in, and I will make sure that they get answered that week. Or if they're of a personal nature and you don't want to put them public, that's fine. Just send me a message and I'll get the information back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, anyway, I'm excited about the next couple of months. Like I said, there's free product. Let me get my little picture up. Where did my little picture go? Seeing as Faye missed it before. Here we go, Faye. See how I put this one up? Oh, wait, how do I get that one? Okay, there we go. We'll take that comment down. Yeah, Faye's doing diamond clubs. So anyone that opens a new wholesale account, our recommendation for the next couple of months is let us do the paperwork. You can go onto the computer and just do it yourself, whatever, but it won't qualify for Diamond Club if you do that. So Faye needs to actually do the paperwork for you to be our secretary. And if we do that, if you open your own wholesale account, there is a whole pile of free products up for grabs each month. So in February, free grapefruit for a small order. If you get like that daily usage kit, the one with the shampoo and all the different things in it, then you get grapefruit and balance. And if you set up, so that each month you get your shampoo, for example, you'll get a $25, 25 points as well. Now, that was something I didn't mention when we talked about the loyalty rewards. I said set it up with your shampoo. Now, that's awesome. You can 100% do that. And if I set it up for, say, the 15th of next month, and come the 10th, I go, you know what, I don't need some body wash, or I really need some orange oil, then I can go into my back office and I can change it. I can change my order as often as I like. I'm not stuck with the same subscription thing every month. It is completely up to me what I get and when I get it. So anyway, I've left you with lots of great ideas. Thank you, Faye, for joining us today. And what I might do, Faye, is I can actually invite you onto the screen with me, but we need to organise it before class starts. So we'll look at that and get Faye on screen with me next week as we talk about Essential Oils Made Easy. Righto. Well, have a good night. And if you are still on holidays, enjoy. I know it's about, a week and a half before the kids go back to school. Actually, I've got to take Adeline up next week, next Wednesday. She's got a bit of a get-together with some of her friends just to sort of, reestablish before they're thrown back into the classroom. So, yeah, if you are already back at work, then good luck with that, and enjoy. Stay safe. Do the mask. Sanitizing mist inside your mask. Bit of easy air inside your mask makes it a little bit more usable. Lots of tips. Anyway, join us each Wednesday for class, and there are plenty of other classes available. And if you want some even more freebies, have a chat to Faye and myself, and have a class at home. We can come. If you've got 3 people, we can come over and do it. Okay, Val, well, as much as your new house looks awesome, at this stage, I'm not coming to your new house, because Val lives a fair distance, but Faye might actually, or we can do a live one. So we're always open. There's ways around getting classes happening. Anyway, I've said good night. Faye said good night. I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Bye.